actually managed to hit. Good evening, space cowboys and girls. We are back with episode 3 of the Empyrion Galactic Survival Let's Play and Tutorial. This is season 2, episode 3. We have taken the liberty in our spare time, if memory serves correctly, to, yes, build a whole bunch of stuff. I figured rather than having, fluff videos where I just try to fill stuff out and get it, I just sat down, knuckled in, and I did, hopefully, everything I'm going to need for a little while. Yeah, I even made, look at this, I even made some progress with my gardens here. I've got what's going to be two 3x3, or 4, I guess, 2 rows, whatever, 3x3 growing plots here, where we've got some starter stuff. I need to get more, what was it, rock dust, I think is the thing that I'm actually missing. So I will have to probably go out and, I don't know, farm it or something like that. Let's turn on the lights here. I actually added lights, which would be good if I was still playing via Raptor, because Raptor is really, really dark. But I'm not, so no worries there. We're going to make, I don't know, we can make 5 of these, so 5 of these things. And then let's try making 5 more of these things. So the idea is when I'm done, I'm gonna have to get some more food and spoil it, because that only gives me enough to like finish off some of the rows here. So I have 2 space cave beans. I think this is aloe or durians or something, or maybe this is the durian and those 3 over here are the aloes. I don't remember. We'll see once the stuff starts growing. I know these are tomatoes because I had extras, pumpkins, and I really don't know. I know I planted pumpkins, durians, and pear thing fruits are here, whatever. We'll figure it all out. But for now, we're going to check these. Now, I put 2 of these things down because, well, they're awesome, and I need as many, what's the word? As many hydrogen fuel cells as possible, because, yeah, we're going to be pretty much using that to power our base in the meantime. Mostly because it's really good on resources. Now, I have all the stuff required, and I'm going to step outside and build us just a crappy little... What am I out of? Nutrient solution. Oh, I thought I had more rock dust than I did. That's what happens when you can't do math. So whatever. Let's grab the rest of this crap. See, as you can see, we're starting to run out, like literally just straight up out of resources here. I still have plenty of iron ingots, and that's about it. Got some magnesium powder because we farmed a bunch of it. Really what we need is cobalt, silicon, and of course copper. Copper's used for like everything in this game. So first things first, the easiest way to do that is to get out and get in some kind of a ship and explore as far and fast as possible. You know what, speaking of exploring and harvesting and stuff, let's do a little harvesting here. But yeah, since we don't really want to do that by on foot, we're going to get up and make that hover vessel. But I'm going to go real quick and just scan the area for these plasmas, because these things are going to be a lifesaver at some point. I'm not really sure when that's going to happen, but at some point I always wind up using too many of these things. Oh, good lord. Thought I had more shells than that. Okay, so the shotgun, the tier 1 shotgun doesn't work so well. I really didn't think I was going to get hit at all there. I got hit twice. Tisk tisk. No, these are the risks we take for the rewards we're looking for. I just should have been a little bit more careful. So we're looking for, I think it's the Z something plasma and T something plasma. The idea is all of this crap is used to make health kits. Where are you going, bastard? I had to get revenge for the last one that actually managed to hit me. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh. I'm not sure if this just happened. I think this might have happened before I logged off last time. But whatever. It's free loot, so we're gonna go get it. Okay, and then after this is done, we're going to head back to the base. And we're going to begin the construction of our... Good lord. Of our hover vessel here. I'm sorry, I know one of those little bastards is still following me. The little plant monster bastards. I know you're out there, you sons of bitches. Alright, so I don't know if this happened shortly after I got in or shortly before I logged out or what, but a couple of dead turrets, so that's always a good thing. It's free materials and experience and whatever, so I'm just picking up whatever I can. Now I hear them still, but I don't see them, so I'm going to operate until that changes, under the assumption that they're not aggroed to me, at least. I'm telling you, these plant monsters have me all paranoid. So we're going to, let's drop off some of this crap we just picked up. So there is the starter. It's literally just a little crappy platform with a core in it. So we're going to, this is going to be simple. We're not really building like a tank. I have a really good blueprint. So I should probably correct what I said earlier. I believe either in this video or one of the other videos, I'm sorry, the last video or one of the other videos, I stated that I don't, you know, the only build I ever do is the base. That's not true. I oftentimes will make my first actual build the base, and then I'll do like a little crappy, and by crappy I mean crappy, like this thing is going to suck terribly. But I'll do like a little crappy hover vessel. Brain dead. I had like a complete and total brain fart there. The word would just not come to my mind. This happens quite often actually when I'm focusing. You guys will be watching my videos, and I mean, if I was willing to edit the crap out of these, like I edit the videos, obviously you can see like I've got the little crappy intro, but it's nothing fancy. It's just like, oh, here's a cool clip of something that happened during the show. Let's just, you know, make that the opening scene. And that's literally all I do. That's as fancy as it gets. Oh, good lord, that's not going to work. That is not going to work at all. Okay, well, I'm trying to figure this out. And while I do that, I keep hearing that chittering sound. I swear to God, I'm going to find you bastards. I'm telling you, I know. There's one of them out there. And he's going to come and get me when I least expect it, I tell you. I know he's out there. Little bastards. Alright, anyway, whatever. So let's take and start putting stuff on here that we need. We're going to need a thruster. We're going to need an RCS unit. Actually, let's not even do the thruster yet. Let's do the RCS unit and the generator and stuff. Getting really weird noises through my microphone. Or not my microphone, my headset here. Something sounds just plain terrible. Alright, so there's that. Okay, there we go. I'm trying to figure out how to turn this thing around so I can see it. Okay, so I have... kind of wondering if I should have put that next to things and just stood it up. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's put the ammo box in the middle here as well. Why not? We have a cargo box and a fridge. We're going to put these things in here. Let's put them on separate sides, I guess. This way I may lose all my food, or I may lose all of my loot, but I'm not going to lose both at the same time, hopefully. Alright, so lights, thrusters, and eventually a turret. The turret is going on dead last. So we have this. I have the feeling I should make room here. Tisk tisk. I'm telling you, I keep hearing the thing. Alright, whatever. The point is, I freaking hate them. Alright, so we're going to put this here. We're going to... there we go. Thruster number 1. And thruster number 2. Thruster number 3. I kind of want to make this look at least mildly cosmetic. So we're going to do this. Alright, and let's put this here. We got to put the flashlights here somewhere, or the headlights, or whatever. Yeah, why not? Right here next to the damn thing. Let's see. All right. Okay, so that is mostly done. We're going to build a little mini platform here. Let's just do that for now. So we're going to get up and we're going to stick this minigun turret on top of here. Normally I don't go through all of this trouble, especially for something I'm probably not going to wind up keeping in the long run. Oh, huh. I just realized why I wanted to make this a little wider. Well, whatever. We're just gonna do this. There you go. Where did I make that? Oh, straight up against the thing, huh? All right. There we go. I don't think I have the door, do I? So I'm literally just going to poke a hole in there, and that is going to be where the... there's this little door you can make. Let me check my recipes here. Miscellaneous. Oh, I actually leveled up. Let's get some stuff here. Automatic door. There we go. We're gonna need that. Let's start by making you. You know what? Metal components. Ah. Well, at least I had enough for one. I just realized I don't have any cobalt or silicon left over. So, weird. Alright, so hover vessel, let's see if there's anything else here that we want. Let's take the rocket turret. Probably not going to use it. Don't need any of the passenger cart stuff, so that's done. Tools. I kind of want to pick up some... Ooh, here we go. Tier 2. Rocket launcher. Pulse rifle's really nice, but it requires power cells or something like that, and I am not going to have those for quite some time. So, here we go. Here's tier 2 fridge. We're going to need that. Wanted that medic station. Should have saved my points. Alright, well, whatever. Let's go with, whatever. Just something to spend points on. Alright, so here is that. Let's turn this off. We don't need, oh yeah, we need the lights on actually. We need the growing lights on. So here's one of the new things. Well, not new things, fairly new things. So you can add groups. So, yeah, tab. Growing lights. So there we go. We just made a group. Growing lights. See? So now I can select this thing, say add to group. Growing lights. Hit OK. It now shows up under this group. I can leave these other ones and just hit add to last group, add to last group, add to last group. And they're all under growing lights. Now I can actually turn the whole thing on and off as desired with a single click of a button now. See, growing light off, on. See, beautiful. See, and this is what I was waiting for. There's really no point in getting, whatever. Let's grab it. We've got them. We'll put them in the fridge if we don't have any place to use them. Right, here we go. There's medical kit, see? Aloe vera, plasma, purified water, and alien parts. Beautiful. Do I have enough to make the better weapons? I need metal components. Alright. Well, that just reaffirms my need. Ooh, there it is. It's kind of dark. Alright. So, okay, that is done. That is done. Let's make it out here. We are going to poke a hole. How big is this thing? Probably too big to even fit here, is it? I want to put this on here. I thought it would take only 2 spaces, but it appears to be 3 full blocks wide. So we're just going to do this the old-fashioned way. Of course. See, there we go. That'll do. Because honestly, the next thing I'm going to wind up doing is building probably a blueprint thing. And I'm not going to need any of this crap, so. Let's take all of these things that we don't need, speaking of stuff that we don't need. Here we go. We're going to want food on us, so let's take and put this stuff in here. We're going to go over here and drop off these blocks because we don't really need them anymore. Automatic door. I mean, I could remake the... You know what, let's do it. Let's do that. This is going to bug me until I do it. Oh, of course. Metal components. Of course I'd be low on the one thing I need here. Alright. And it has occurred to me that I've neglected to turn on my timer again. Beautiful. Alright, we're going to check, see how long the video is, and fix the hovercraft, and then we will be right back as soon as we are ready to go out and start exploring. So, we'll talk to you in a few minutes. So here we go. We have our boxy, crappy little hover vessel. It is very slow. Oh, good lord. Sweet lord. It is slow. So I went with a slightly larger build than I normally do. Let's find that gun, minigun turret, and turn off Predator and Prey. Because if the time comes that I actually activate that thing, I am definitely not going to want it to waste what little ammo I put in there on, you know, random wildlife. So we're going to stick to, the road here. Oh, look, here you go. Here's a silicon deposit. We are, I think, almost out of silicon and completely out of cobalt. So we are going to probably continue exploring for a few minutes here. Since the video is almost over, we're pretty much just going to spend the rest of it just looking for nodes. Oh my god, this thing turns terribly, by the way. See, the maximum speed on planets in this game is capped currently. I'm pretty sure that's not going to be a permanent thing, but currently the maximum speed on planets is capped. So you can only go so fast, but more thrusters equals more thrust equals you accelerate faster. So, you know, changing directions, stopping, reaching full speed is going to be faster when you have more thrusters. But that's about it, honestly. When you have a big, heavy, tanky... Well, it's not even really tanky, it's just big and heavy right now. I should realistically have 2 thrusters on this thing. 2 sets of thrusters. I am not finding any stuff right now. Not really having too much luck. I'm just trying to make, like, you know, a semblance of circle. There we go. There's copper. So we found silicon and we found copper. We're going to pray we find cobalt, because if we manage to find cobalt, then that completes our basic ores. I think the only thing I haven't found yet is promethium, which I'm concerned about and will be a problem. Never mind. There's promethium and another copper deposit. Look at that. Beautiful. So I found a couple of coppers. And, ooh. I hit something there. It did not like that. I guess we're just going to keep heading that direction. There's got to be a cobalt deposit around here somewhere. According to this, there's 5 on this planet. One of them has to be within a decent distance of my base. Just has to be. Copper, seriously? So there's 3 copper deposits in like a 50-foot area. But I can't seem to find any cobalt. So we have another copper deposit. We have what appears to be... I'm not sure if that's a drone base out there or what. I love it when it's daytime out because you can actually see things in this game. I mean, you can see at night. It's not one of those like too dark to move around at night type of games. Yeah, I don't know if that's a floating platform or what, but whatever that is definitely hostile. That looks like the weapons factory. Yes, it's the weapons factory. Let's get out of here. Okay. So, weapons factory. Alright, that's fine. We're just kind of cruising here. I was really kind of hoping against hope that we would find a cobalt deposit, but I've gone a fair distance and have had no luck. my one door on the side of this thing. I have one thruster of each kind and just a crappy, like I literally threw together, it's actually, as far as starter vessels go, it's actually a really good one. Because it, just by virtue of the fact that it has that door and concealed components inside, that's kind of a big, huge leap. And also, you know, having a gun on the top, it's not what it's cracked out to be. The ships all by themselves really don't do an amazing job of defending themselves. So I could theoretically leave this thing down with an endless, you know, a nigh endless supply of ammo. And it might defend itself against a couple of attackers, but after like the second or third attacker that comes in, that thing would just get wasted. Now, if you were in it shooting and you had halfway decent aim, I mean, you could theoretically defend that thing for quite some time. I mean, ostensibly, you know, as long as you had ammo, you could pretty much keep that gun running, because if you shoot at the drones, and well, at least the drones, if you shoot at the drones in this game, they tend to like get thrown off course, you know what I mean? So if they're looking at you getting ready to fire and you open fire on them, it kind of knocks them sideways so that they're no longer facing you, and in order for them to shoot you, they have to be facing you. So, you know, with decent enough shot and enough ammo, you could keep yourself, you know, oh, more Promethium. I never thought I would say not more Promethium. Well, that's about the end of the video. I'm going to keep rolling around until I can find myself some cobalt. Because really that is the one big thing that's holding me up from making progress, is cobalt. I found a bunch of silicon. I've found iron. I've got a magnesium node. I've found several points of interest. So, I mean, things are moving along actually quite nicely. If all goes as planned and I do some farming off screen, which I'm trying to do, and until somebody actually puts in the comment section that they want desperately to watch me mine for hours, I'm going to be cutting out the mining part of the game. Not all of it, but most of it. I mean, especially if I'm going on a run that's just collecting ore, I'm going to be just cutting that out. There's no need. Whoa! Sunk it. And my hover stuff's not coming back. That's interesting. Glad I caught that on video. It's alpha. Like I said, this is not supposed to happen. But, you know, whatever. Pre-alpha. Oh, I read a bunch of stuff on the website. I saw some previews and actually read up on the game itself. And I have a lot of information I actually had intended on talking about in this video, but I have not gotten to it yet. So I'm going to call this a video, and we will pick this up next time for episode 4. Where we will actually probably be assaulting some points of interest and starting on some blueprints to get us some better stuff. Because right now we're kind of cruising around in a hoopty that doesn't have a whole bunch of stuff attached to it. So, yeah. Until then, stay safe, stay frosty, and we will see you next time, cowboys and girls.